Well, guys, thanks for joining in tonight on this wonderful Sunday evening. I appreciate each and every one of you guys as always, man. It's such a wonderful treat to be hanging out with you in these uncertain times, man. But I wanted to bring a good note to the table today, man. As they used to do years ago, back when I was a kid, everybody'd sit around the table and tell everybody their problems and whatnot. Hello, Caden. What's going on, man? I hadn't seen you in a while, man. It's good to have you on, my brother. Yeah, man. So anyway, I've been missing a lot of people. And look, I wanted to bring up tonight, I wanted to talk about this little bitty mixer that I have. Only because I've been telling everybody I was going to do a review on this little thing, talk about it, and I haven't been doing it. I haven't done it, and I've had it for over 5 years, and I still haven't talked about it, man. And it's this little puppy right here. I want to show it to you guys up close. Okay, it is a little Yamaha mixer. It's a digital mixer, and I wanted to talk about this for many reasons. I know you've been busy too. I know it's been crazy, man. But that's good, you know. It's good that we're busy, Caden, and we got things going on, man. It keeps us in better spirit when we got things going on than when we don't have things going on. You know what I mean? It gets kind of weird when you don't have anything to do, right? And so it's good to be busy. But anyway, Caden, I was wanting to talk about this little puppy right here, man, because one, I've been promising everybody, and I just wanted to tell everybody, if you haven't used Yamaha products, I don't know what it is about Yamaha, man. Everything that I've ever bought from Yamaha or has Yamaha name on it has been a good product. Everything from receivers, components, even motors. I mean, there's I don't know if it's the same corporation or whatever, but if it has Yamaha on it, man, it's good. So I bought this, Caden, I want to say 5 years ago, man, and I just bought it just for something simple to run some of my gear in, man, or through. And I gotta tell you, it's super clean. I love all the ins and outs on it, and I really like the 80 hertz roll off, high pass roll off on it. Right, let's see, it's kind of dark in here, but maybe you can see it. It's right there. There's 2 of them for each channel, and that's just beautiful, man, to have that on there. And then also it has a 20 dB pad, so if you're running other things in the mixer, punch that baby, man. That way you can get everything balanced and not be hitting it too hard on the front end. And so anyway, this little baby here, man, has just been a jewel for me, Caden. I love this little thing, man. And it just sounds really good. And here's the thing about it: it's got digital effects, and it's got this hall on here, but and then it's got hall, room, and plate right there, so you can run your digital effects. This section right here, and man, I just want to say that I really love the way the rooms sound. It just sounds great on the voice. And so typically when I run my voice through it and want some effects, I run it through the hall, which is this top one right here, and I put it about, I want to say, at least 3 o'clock on the effects. How much of the effect is actually entering into the chain. And so I'll run it about 3 o'clock, and you have one for each channel, so you can run different amounts of effects on each channel, your instrument. I love this little thing, man. I forget how much it costs, but you can look it up. But if it lasted a year, I thought, well, I'll give it a shot, man. But it's lasted me all this time, 5 years. Still sounds great, man. And I still like to run my vocals through it. In fact, even if I just run a little hint of effects through it, Caden, I like it. I don't like to smear it too much because I like to leave room, but I do like to find my sound before I print, and that way I'm not having to chase it around and trying to find something that I'm gonna like. And so it's nice getting my sound before I actually print. And this little jewel right here, dude, has been a winner for me. And so anyway, I did want to bring this up, do a little whatever review or talk about this mixer. For those of you guys that are just starting out, or maybe want to do a little podcast channel or whatever, this is a nice alternative, cheap way to go. That it's a good product, man. Oh, I love it, man. So anyway, I know I don't like to talk too much about semi-pro things, but this has been a professional piece of gear for me, man, and I really, really think it's ranked up there as a little piece of gear to have, especially like if you're going over a friend's house or you want to jam and you're running your mic through it or whatever, and it's just you and him. Man, you can get some great sounds out of this little puppy. So anyway, man, put one of these little babies in your studio. I wanted to talk about that tonight, Caden, just because, man, I just been neglecting it, and I haven't been talking about it. I've been doing other things. I don't know if you know, you missed my video last night, but I went to Lake Charles, Caden, and had a good time over there with my family. I'm not a gambler, man. I don't really do that, so it was really kind of my first time to go experience that, what that's all about. And I gotta tell you, man, I really had a good time, and I can see how people can enjoy that and get get addicted to it. Get addicted to it and not want to come back, man. But while I was over there, Caden, I was, me, I kind of like to meander around, and I kind of lost everybody. And I found the band playing out there, man, and they were singing through two of these, baby. It was a girl and a guy. They had a drummer and a bass player, and I know. And the guy did most of the singing. The girl did backups for him, when he was doing the main verses and whatnot. But they played a lot of cool '80s music, and they were both singing through the 55, and they both, I haven't seen this mic before, but they were both like tricked out, man. They had like diamonds, silver diamonds all over it, and I'm gonna have to see if I can find it. I don't know if it was something they made and applied it to the microphone, or they bought it like that, but I haven't seen them like that. And they were just tricked out, real fancy, Las Vegas style, and but they both sounded really, really good, and they were both singing through. Each of them had a 55 mic, and it was interesting, man. I had a really good time. I was watching them, and he was playing a Gibson Les Paul, and so anyway, I was just kind of kicked back, I didn't try to make myself too obvious to go in there and check them out or anything, but I was just kind of leaning back on one of the pillars in the casino and checking them out and easing back, and I really thoroughly, dude, enjoyed myself. I don't know if I'll go again anytime soon, but if I do, it's a cool place to go, and the food was great, man. I loved it, man. So I had a really good time, and I haven't been on here as much. Just been this month actually is a busy month for me in my other works that I do. So in the springtime and in October is my busy month as far as my landscaping things go. And so my regular customers are calling on me at this time of the year. So I've been taking care of them and doing that, and then trying to still do my shows at night, and been missing you. We've been missing each other. And but anyway, that's okay, man. Hey, we're here. I'm glad you're here tonight. How have you been? You been doing okay? You been doing all right, man? Just staying busy, huh? Man, I'm glad, man. I tell you what, it's getting crazy out there, man. But you know what? We got to keep light of it, man, and we got to keep going and just try to find the best in everything, even though it don't look so bright sometimes, right? I mean, there's just a lot of chaos going on. Hang on, man. I got to silence this. Anyway, I'll call them back when I'm through with the show, as you know. But it's just so much uncertainty. And then I got on I was watching the news, Caden, and man, y'all are getting a bunch of rain over there, or some people are having to evacuate or something because some storms or something. Wow. I mean, I hope you're not near that, where you're okay. Stormy outside. Yeah, that's what I was watching the news earlier, and that's what I was seeing, that some places in California were actually having to evacuate because they're getting over a foot of rain there, man. And y'all get those mudslides or whatever. And wow, I hope you're all right, man. I hope you don't have to evacuate. But here's the thing: if you see like you need to, go, man, because you do not want to get caught in something like that and then have any regrets as to not leaving. I know when we have hurricanes here, they can be miles away from me, dude. Miles away, but You do not want to be on the bad side. Yeah, windy and rainy. Man, that's wild. And then it's going to be snowing in the mountains or something. I don't know, man. And here's the thing, okay, and you got to admit, man, we've been having some crazy weather, man. We have been in for, I don't know. I just don't know. I was watching a thing the other day, and they were saying how people are going to be moving away from the East Coast more in the middle, and then from the West Coast because of all the storms that we're having. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how true that is or whatever, but we face hurricanes here every year, just about. If not, if it doesn't hit us, it hits, the next state over or whatever. And so we're affected by that. In one way or another, everyone is affected because the people that have to evacuate, they either come here and they're staying in hotels and whatnot, and things just get crazy. I mean, people are on the run right now, man. It's like, man, can we ever settle down and take a deep breath and have a nice, pleasant dinner and not have to worry about tomorrow? I'm kind of wondering that, man. These days that we're in, it's kind of crazy, dude. But so I always try to get on here, as you know, Kate, and I always try to bring some good energy, some good positive things, talk about some audio equipment, talk about things that we like to do on our spare time, and just kind of keep it real, and just to keep pushing along, right? To keep that good energy going. Man, we need that good energy. We need that in our life, don't we? Man, I know I do. Every day. I always try to, if I don't encourage, sometimes it's nice to get to receive it back, from other people. And so, but we all need it in these times and uncertainty and whatnot. And dude, I will say this: if you're in a bad situation there and you need to go, don't hang around and don't get flooded out and don't put your life in jeopardy, right? And so I hear a lot of people, in fact, Hurricane Ike hit here, I want to say it was 2000, and was it 2008? Anyway, I can't remember what year it was, but it was a few years back. Hurricane Ike hit the Gulf Coast, and a lot of people said, I'm just going to stay, it's not going to be that bad. And it's so it hit the Bolivar Peninsula, the main part went right through it. And here's the thing behind that: they weren't expecting the surge to be as high as it was. It was like 25 feet high. Can you imagine? And so a lot of people lost their life, man. And they were making phone calls and whatnot from their cell phone in the middle of the night, because that's when it hit. And literally 25-foot waves were smashing into their cabins or homes or whatever along the beach. And a lot of people died, and it completely wiped out the whole peninsula. And you can probably find some pictures of that on the internet if you wanted to look. But it literally wiped out everything. There was only one cabin or one house that was standing, and that's because the pylons, I think, were cement, and they were 20 foot in the ground, and it just was the only one. Everything, it looked like a bomb went off over there, man. Yeah, check it out, man. It was insane. And people were calling. This elderly lady called, and she just wanted to say, I don't think I'm gonna make it out of here. She had her dog with her, and what should I do? They couldn't rescue her because it was too late. They couldn't go in the storm, and they just told everybody to write their social security number on their hand or their wrist or anywhere on their body, so that they could be, when they're found, they would be able to identify them. Isn't that sad? So a lot of people died and during that storm. And so if there's a storm, man, and you can get out, I highly suggest just doing it, man, because it's not worth it. You just can't predict how bad they're gonna be. Some of these storms, they come in at 3s and they end up 4.5s or 5s, and with wind over 200 miles an hour, and it's insane. If you've ever been through a bad storm and you hear the wind howling, it literally seems like, or a tornado, it literally seems like That's what it sounds like, a locomotive, like a train coming through, man. Now, I've never been through a tornado, but one, actually a little spinner dropped down a few years back, Caden, and snapped a pine tree and threw it about 50 yards across my yard, and it landed on my garage. Now, this happened in the middle of the night. I know it is very sad, man. It's sad, sad, sad. And this happened in the middle of the night, man. And so when people say it sounds like a train, and I could literally feel the air getting sucked out of my house, and just getting sucked out of the house, and then all of a sudden I heard whoosh, and the tree landed on my garage. Could have landed on my bedroom, man, and killed us, man. I mean, but we were fortunate enough to just have our garage destroyed and our car smashed in. Here's the thing, man. The day that the tree landed on our house and our car, we had it paid off. That very day we had paid it off, and we went out that night and celebrated that, had a good dinner, because we just paid off the car. And then the tree lands on it. But anyway, the insurance covered all that and everything. But isn't that the way things go, man? It's crazy, dude. So anyway, man, I'm glad you were able to make it here tonight, man. I really, really am. I'm going to keep it short tonight, but I thank you for coming on tonight. It's Sunday night, and I have to prepare some things for tomorrow, Caden, and get them ready. But look, man, come on tomorrow night, man. I'm going to be talking about some cool stuff. I maybe even get out my guitar and play my new song. I don't know. I don't know if I want to record it and let you guys hear it, or just play it live and let you hear it, or whatever. But look, man, I will say this, Caden, if you're in that storm, man, and you need to get out, please get out, dude. It ain't worth it staying around and risking, and being in danger, right? So, but thank you for joining in tonight. I appreciate it, man. I do. And come in tomorrow night, man. I'm gonna try to get in 6, 7, sometime the same time. I got a little job I gotta go do in the manana in the morning, and then after that, I'm pretty much free the rest of the day. So I am gonna try to get on here a little early tomorrow night. And I hope to see you, Cade, man. Look, take care, man, and don't get don't get trapped in that storm, my friend. I appreciate you as always, and we will see you later.